Authors struggle with YouTube because they don't know what kinds of videos actually help sell books. Now, I'm going to show you 10 proven styles that work for both fiction and nonfiction. These ideas are simple to execute, powerful for building trust, and designed to drive book sales over time. You don't need fancy gear, you don't need a huge audience, and you definitely don't need to be charismatic or loud to make these work. Some of these video types have helped me sell thousands of books and grow an audience of over 100,000 subscribers. They also work for authors just starting out who are posting from their phones. If you've been stuck in a creative rut or second guessing what to post next, this is going to give you momentum again. Most authors think YouTube is just for influencers, vloggers, or gamers, but that mindset is costing them visibility, readers, and long-term sales. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. People don't just scroll through it like a social feed. They go there with a purpose. They're searching for answers, stories, connection, and entertainment. And that's exactly what authors are built to provide. Every book solves a problem, whether it's boredom, curiosity, or something more practical. When readers are looking for something new, YouTube is where they often start. They might type in best cozy mysteries or how to write a novel or books like The Martian. And with the right video in the right niche, you could be the one who shows up. That kind of discoverability doesn't happen on Amazon, it doesn't happen on Instagram, and unless you're running ads, it doesn't happen on your website either. YouTube gives you free exposure in front of people already looking for what you do. And here's the best part. You don't need to be viral to win. You just need to be specific. Your book serves a clear niche or solves a focused problem. YouTube rewards that. One good video can drive consistent traffic to your book for years. It's not about going broad. It's about going deep and staying consistent. The authors who show up, serve their audience, and keep going are the ones who build platforms that last. Every author solves a problem. Nonfiction writers do it directly. Your book might teach productivity, personal finance, or fitness. Fiction writers solve emotional needs like escapism, curiosity, and catharsis. YouTube lets you meet your audience before they ever find your book by solving a small part of their problem in a quick, focused video. A productivity author might post how to stop procrastinating in 3 steps. A romance author might create 5 tropes that make readers binge every book. You're leading with value, and if your book expands on that value, it's a natural next step. This works because you're earning trust. You're positioning yourself as someone who understands the audience's needs and delivers real solutions. People remember who helped them, and when they're ready to go deeper, they're far more likely to buy from you. It also doesn't take fancy gear or production. A 5-minute video recorded on your phone that clearly solves a problem can work wonders. You're not selling. You're serving. And when done consistently, this builds a warm audience that actually wants what you've created. List videos are click magnets. People love rankings, top 10s, and curated recommendations, especially when they're in buying mode. These videos position you as a tastemaker in your niche while giving you a chance to spotlight your book without being salesy. Let's say you wrote a book on self-publishing. A great video might be top 5 books every indie author should read. You include your book on the list, but surround it with well-known titles like On Writing or The War of Art. By placing your book alongside trusted favorites, you're elevating its perceived value. This also works brilliantly for fiction. If you wrote a cozy mystery, try 5 must-read cozy mysteries for fall. Slide your own title into the list, especially if it fits a seasonal theme. That way, viewers discover it organically without feeling pitched to. The beauty of this format is that it's fast to produce, easy to replicate, and naturally engaging. People love recommendations. They watch them, share them, and come back for more. Plus, these videos are evergreen. A best of list from 2 years ago can still rack up views and sales today. You might think no one cares about your writing routine, your office setup, or your creative rituals, but they absolutely do. Behind the scenes, videos give readers a glimpse into the human being behind the book. They create intimacy, relatability, and trust, 3 things that lead to long-term readers and higher book sales. These videos don't need to be dramatic. You could film a simple update like why I changed the ending of my novel or what I do when I hit writer's block. They're personal, honest, and real. And that's what people respond to on YouTube. Not perfection, not polish, just you. Fiction authors often excel in this format by sharing inspiration, character development ideas, or world-building notes. Nonfiction authors can talk about their process, what they learned, what they struggled with, and what they left out of the book. These moments don't just sell books, they build superfans, and superfans buy everything you make. They show up for live streams, they leave reviews, they tell their friends. If you've ever felt like your audience just doesn't connect with your work, this is the bridge. It turns cold strangers into warm leads and warm leads into lifelong supporters. This is a workhorse format for nonfiction authors, but don't count it out for fiction. How-to videos are among the most searched queries on YouTube. That's a huge opportunity. If someone's asking how to fix a problem and your video answers it, you instantly become their trusted expert. Say you wrote a book on book marketing. A perfect title might be How I Got 100 Reviews on Amazon Without Begging. It's clear, actionable, and built around a pain point your audience has. In your book, you may go deep into platforms, ethics, and timelines, but in your video, you can summarize the core idea and leave a breadcrumb trail to your book as the next step. Fiction writers can get creative here too. A thriller author might post how I plot twists that readers never see coming. You're not just teaching, you're building your credibility. These videos don't have to be long, 5 to 7 minutes can be enough. You're delivering insight, building authority, and giving people a taste of what they can expect from your book. If the video is valuable, they'll want the full package. And because it's a how-to, it will keep working for you long after upload. YouTube's search algorithm loves Evergreen utility. Reaction videos are low effort, high engagement, and wildly popular. As an author, you can use this format to speak on trends, respond to advice, or review content that relates to your niche. Best of all, it keeps you plugged into the conversation around books, publishing, and your genre. If a video goes viral on TikTok saying don't waste time outlining your book, you could respond with a video titled Why That's the Worst Writing Advice I'd Ever Heard. You're offering your perspective, inviting debate, and building your authority at the same time. Or try a book review that ties into your niche. If you're a fantasy writer, react to the latest hit series or compare 2 trending authors. You can even review the tools you use. That builds trust while reinforcing your brand. This style also makes great filler content between larger uploads. You can batch film several in a single session, especially if you stick to simple reaction shots and light commentary. The best part? These videos feel current. They give your channel a pulse, and when people see you're active and thoughtful about your space, they're more likely to stick around and check out your books too. This one's gold for fiction authors, especially when your books are hard to explain without context. Book comparisons let you piggyback on well-known titles to help new readers quickly understand your vibe. For example, if your novel blends horror and romance, a video titled, If You Liked Mexican Gothic, You'll Love This, instantly creates context. You can break down what those books have in common, gothic atmosphere, psychological twists, dark romance, and then show how your book fits into that experience. This doesn't just help with discoverability, it helps the right readers find you. People who loved a comp title are more likely to enjoy your work too. You're not just chasing clicks, you're attracting aligned fans. This also works for nonfiction. A productivity author might post, Is Atomic Habits overrated? What I recommend instead. You're entering a conversation, not attacking. That creates curiosity and gives you a chance to position your book as the alternative. Use this format sparingly, but strategically. When done well, it delivers some of the highest conversion rates because the audience is already primed for your type of content. You're not cold selling, you're showing them what they already want in a new wrapper. And don't forget, if your title isn't a perfect match, you can still use the structure to explain your creative direction. The goal is connection, not imitation. Challenge videos are pure dopamine for your audience. The premise is simple. You give yourself an ambitious or ridiculous goal, document the journey, and show what happens. Whether you hit the mark or fall short, the audience wins either way. For nonfiction authors, this could look like I tried to write a book in 7 days, here's what happened. That. Fiction authors might try, I published a short story every week for a month. The hook comes from the difficulty and the stakes. Even better, this format gives you a clear beginning, middle, and end, which keeps viewers watching. These videos don't have to be polished or perfect. In fact, the messier and more human they are, the more they resonate. People want to see the behind-the-scenes struggle. It makes you relatable. It makes your success feel earned. You can also add a quick shout out to your book. If you want to see how I normally structure my writing days, grab a copy of YouTube for Authors. I break it down inside. Challenges are addicting. When you hit publish, you're giving your viewers a reason to come back next week and see what else you're crazy enough to try. This format is emotional dynamite. It's reflective, honest, and instantly relatable. If you've ever struggled to figure out something on your own, chances are your viewers have too. And when you show them a faster way forward, they're going to listen. Try a video like what I wish I knew before publishing my first book. You can talk about editing mistakes, bad investments, things that wasted your time or places you got lucky. You're not preaching, you're offering perspective from the other side. These videos build empathy. They show you're not some unreachable guru, but someone who's made mistakes and grown from them. That's the kind of voice people want to learn from. It creates loyalty, trust. They also give you a natural opening to promote your book. Everything I learned the hard way is inside YouTube for Authors. If you want the shortcut I never had, grab it while it's still under $1. Whether you're new or seasoned, you've got something valuable to share. That transparency gives you staying power. Viewers will stick with you, and when they're ready to level up, your book will already be on their radar. You already answer questions in your emails, comment sections, and DMs, so why not make those answers public? Evergreen FAQ videos are among the easiest to produce, yet they have long shelf lives. They're searchable, always relevant, and incredibly helpful. How much does it cost to self-publish? Or how do I get more reviews on Amazon are perfect examples for someone like me. Each video should tackle a single question. Keep it focused. You can pull directly from your audience or use tools like Google Trends and YouTube autocomplete to find what people are asking in your niche. These videos build your brand as a go-to resource. When viewers find you through search and you actually help them, they're going to stick around and they'll remember your name when it's time to buy. Mention your book as a deeper resource. I break this down step by step in YouTube for Authors. Grab your copy before the price goes up. Link in the description. The best part? You can batch record a few at a time, then schedule them over a month. 1 day of filming equals weeks of content. That's a smart use of your time. This is your big swing. Long-form content is crushing on YouTube right now, especially when it's well-researched, tightly edited, and filled with insights. A mini documentary or deep dive shows your dedication and builds immense authority. Think titles like The Rise and Fall of Kindle Vella or How Colleen Hoover Took Over TikTok. These aren't quick rants. They're detailed explorations of trends, tools, or author success stories. Yes, they take longer to make, but they get better retention, longer watch time, and higher ad revenue. And if the topic is evergreen or timely enough, it can go viral. This is the kind of video that gets shared in author Facebook groups and Reddit threads. It sparks conversations, and it puts your face and your book front and center as the thought leader. You don't have to go full Ken Burns. A simple voiceover, B-roll, and bulletproof structure will do. Just make it valuable, make it clear, and give viewers a reason to care. Some of the biggest channels grew off the back of just a few deep dives. Don't sleep on this format. It's your chance to go big and bring your book along for the ride. If you want more strategies like these, grab your copy of YouTube for Authors. It's packed with frameworks, tools, and content ideas that'll keep your channel growing without burning you out. Visit dalelinks.com/YouTubebook. And if you're wondering where to publish your book for the best royalties and print quality, don't miss this next video right here. We break down the 10 best self-publishing companies for print books and which one is right for you. I'll see you there.